You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Seems my humming would be unwelcome. Perhaps I ought to learn a new skill.
My spirit for bread and board, you'll find none better. Do stop by again.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Well done! That was...
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any...
Do try not to catch cold.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I knew it to be so.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
My magics are at your disposal.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire! Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us. What of use?
Why don't we go take a look?
Well done, Master! I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better advised of such matters. Goblins, Master!
Leave it to me. Back in Vernworth at last. What say we have a mug of ale at our favourite tavern while we're here? I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
What must needs be done?
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite. Though no definitive records remain. Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? To think there would be so many former arisen. They had a different air about them, come to think of it. 'Tis a curious occurrence, no doubt guided by fortune's fickle hand.
There'll be a few heavy curses about today.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use. sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Find something to take my mind off. It's been a hard day.
I can make no sense of this.
Sir Arisen, I trust, pray see to it that naught akin.
Gathering materials makes for dull work.
In the end, I suppose 'twas no less than...
This place still has its secrets. Surely 'tisn't your intention to leave them undiscovered, Master?
Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance? No, a letter, is it? But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. Well, well, I'd not put this. 'Tis a love letter of a sort, one that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. Put simply, what this letter means. Ha! A surprisingly I know not who this Phasus is, though what concerns me is this godsway. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the queen, as to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Can't go on like this.
I wish I could go on an adventure.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it only style.
Another day of work awaits. Won't someone do aught about this?
There's comfort in the humdrum
I'm near enough.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
have aught you wish to show me? He bears more responsibility for your mission than I.
All seems well here, but you can ne'er be sure.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
So tired. I've barely the vim to
I must
time
try
my
to
boots.
I'm in fact, I said peace and quiet. Such quietude is a blessing.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party? Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Lots to do.
At last, a chance to use this.
Welcome. Well met. Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
Living hard, but
I'm in no hurry to leave.
suppose I better get to work.
Till a passenger comes.
Let me alone, will ye?
Apologies.
ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during...
This ox cart's back. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Gladly stay a while.
This can't be happening!
It's like it's all here. This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand. Seem to be worn out our foes. Will not find a better moment. Seize the brute's arm and bring it crashing down. Care to assist?
Even a single step is worthy progress.
Oh!
Loath as I am to admit it, I haven't the knowledge to guide you on that quest. Perhaps you should hire a pawn who does.
It's this way.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I follow my whims. Wheresoever.
Will this take long? So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
Beg pardon, sir, but I can't let...
I lack information pertinent to this task.
Welcome, sir. Dub? Please so if you're here to... Hope to see you again.
This ox cart's want on. You'll need to pay up then.
The port crystal is set. But we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
A customer, then. That changes things.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
I've ne'er seen this sort of craftsmanship. Hi there, Arisen! Forgive me. The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. If I only knew how to create this pattern on the steel.
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process scarce honestly, girl. You're no apprentice of mine if you...
Sorry, Brocker. Must have slipped my... But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, if you've not heard the term, 'tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures by dipping it in magma. 'Tis hardly e'er used since the hammers like to cool afore you can forge aught with it. Brocker's explained the process to me.
It seems 'twill take a rather complex process to restore the sword, but I've no doubt that Sir Sarah is up to the task.
Tis as you say.
A customer, then. That changes things.
What should I get up to today?
Well met.
Oi! Over here! Somehow my feet always carry me.
Time to be heading home.
Press on. There's much needs doing. Pigments. I'm running low.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Man's worst enemy.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
I'm such a fool. Why couldn't I My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't made me a part of the coral snakes. Gave me a home, a life. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a... That's why I did the things I did, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. That's why I did this, and I don't believe for a moment...
You want a way to release the whelp sooner? Well, there might be I've not the authority to promise such a fate. Lad Jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom.
Aye, what can I... Oh, you want the bandit? Aye, being head jailer has its privilege. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see, but you might have to be patient. One cannot rush.
That's why I did the things I did, and I don't believe for a moment that...
I reckon the head jailer... Just remember, you had naught of this... Naught ruins your day. Wonder if anyone would know.
No, there's no need to fret. These things...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I shall suffer none that disturb his peace.
Kinda hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Methinks I'm under arrest.
The chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
I dare say I could forget all my
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
And who might...
Sir Arisen. Sir Ermhild. 'Tis my pleasure to present to you...
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress...
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
When life gets overwhelming.
we ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty, have you located the rogue?
I'm dead on my feet. Where was I headed? So tired. Much to do now.
Please have mercy.
So that's our brigand, eh? No!
Your Majesty, how could this have happened? We must staunch the bleeding. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
The Empress is fallen.
Such a dreadful thing.
To think, even with the Arisen at her side, we could not safeguard Her Majesty. I feel the sting of this failure most keenly.